Book Dragons, I'm back today for another video. So I'm going to go through my list of the 2023 books that I just didn't get around to in 2023. There's always a lot of them, and I'm going to kind of do a video project where I'm going to kind of try to tackle these in orderly fashion. But again, these are one of my lists that, as I mentioned in my TBR game, I'm going to be pulling from and trying to make a reasonable dent in them by the end of the year. So I have two that are for SBFO, which I don't think I don't think neither of these are like finalists, but they were the books that I was the most interested in. So The Fires of Time by Alexandra Wyatt and City of Mages, which are both two that were intrigued me. I want to loosely participate in SBFO this year if I can, but these were the two books that I bought with the thing that I would read them, and they both have to do with magic and witches, and I think this one's queer, so I'm excited. And thanks for Mel, Cassidy, and Brie for giving me recommendations, because I think it's harder to find indie books that are YA focused. I also just have some of my really pretty editions. I have The Hurricane Wars by Thea Guzman. This one's just so pretty. Oh my goodness, stunning. I have a lot of them where I just want to do a reading blog where I read like the prettiest fair editions I got, because there will be quite a few. I also have Reveille by Lyssimia Smith. I want to read this. I got this so long ago and I just never got around to reading it, but I do want to read it. So. Also, Iron Flame. If I don't finish this in 2023, I will definitely read it in 2024. I've heard some mixed things, to be very honest, but I want to read it and give my own thoughts because I'm always the outlier, always. So we'll see if that happens. Stars and Smoke by Marie Lu. I've heard no one talk about this, so I want to read it and give you my thoughts. Guardians of Dawn Zahar by S.J. Jones, which is kind of like a Sailor Moon meets Cinder, so I'm excited. The Scarlet Alchemist by Kayla Lee Blaker is another fairy that is just very pretty, and I want to read it. So again, I got it really early, I didn't read it. And then Flower Heart by Catherine Bankswell is another 2023 book. It's quick, it's cozy. And yeah, those are my fantasy examples of books that are on this list. And now let's get into the other books on this list. Next stack of books for this list is just going to be some mystery thrillers or books with a contemporary. And those are definitely the genres that I want to read more of because they're a little bit easier to focus with. Grave Expectations by Alice Bell. The Late Miss Willoughby by Claudia Gray. Murder in the Family by Kara Hunter. This Time Is Real by Anne Ling, which I got 2 years ago, Y'all Fest. Forget Me Not by Alison Detrick, which is another one that I got really like a year ago. My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. And Midnight is the Darkest Hour by Ashley Winstead. So, and now let's get into the fantasy books that may have mystery twists, maybe adult, but let's talk about those. I added one more, so it's going to be an even 20, which I think works better. Assistant to the Villain by Anna Nicole Marine. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this, but there's a frog on the back. Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. Seven Faintless Saint by M.K. Loeb. And Wise of the Wicked by Daniel Page. So yeah, those are all the books on my 2023 books that I didn't get around to, and hopefully I can get around to them in 2024. Again, let me know what your thoughts are, non-spoilers, if you think that any of these are worth my time. I would love to know, and I'll talk to you guys soon for our next video. Bye, Book Dragons!